Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to Dead Rising 2 Kaizo. As I've mentioned before, this is a challenge that I came up with that basically makes the Dead Rising series way harder than it probably should be. What I'll try to I'll go over the rules once again real quick. I'll try to make it quick. So the main idea is that once you get a weapon, you can use it until it breaks, and then once it breaks, you're banned from using it for the rest of the playthrough. So let's say I get a sledgehammer and then use that until it breaks. Once it breaks, I'm banned from using sledgehammers. But also I have to use a weapon all the way through its durability, and get rid of it, or I can just get rid of it, or I can just get rid of it. If I decide I don't want it. However, if I decide to do that, I'm also banned from using it for the rest of the playthrough because, well, if you could just use some of the durability and then get rid of it before it actually breaks, then you'd basically just have almost the same vanilla gameplay. And I'm also actually applying this to food items and well healing items in general, really. So that way, you can't just have like 7 coffee creamers all the time with the health boosting magazine because that would kind of be a bit much. Uh, I'm also requiring getting the best ending, which is ending S. Should be obvious there because if you just lock yourself in a closet and get the worst ending, sure, you've technically finished and beaten the game, but I mean that's kind of against the point. I'm also banning the use of multiple stacking magazines for durability. And I mean the main reason why I say that is mostly more of a concern regarding Dead Rising 1, where you could get 3 magazines, make the mini chainsaw last until the ultimate heat death of the universe. So, yeah, that's out. I will allow using magazines that you're not stacking, so that's fine. Uh, I'm also allowing saving, which that is actually what I am going to do, just so that way I can take breaks. Mostly just because I've put like 20, 30 hours into this challenge, and it has seriously degraded my sanity. But yeah, and again, I will say again, as I've mentioned in other parts, DLC items or skill packs are banned because they give a paid advantage. So no sports fan outfit, no psychopath outfit, no ninja outfit, and no soldier of fortune outfit. All those are banned because you have to pay money for them. You are allowed to use those in off the record though because you can find those for free. Anyway, with that being said, let's get started. Yeah, definitely. Do want to take breaks because I've gotten like 5 hours into a run, and then I end up getting killed because a survivor decides to go rogue and then shoot at me. Obviously on accident, of course, but still. That's actually what happened to one of the furthest runs that I ever got. I got all the way to case 7-3. And then when I picked up the survivors from Delta Point 1, I ended up accidentally getting shot at by someone who had an LMG. And then that kind of got me, and then that just got me killed. So, yeah. That was not really a day that I appreciated, especially when that happened 5 hours into the run. So, yeah, that was not fun. I don't think you can blame me for not appreciating that happening with that degrading my sanity. So yeah, don't know how much I'm going to be talking. I mean, I'll still try to at least somewhat talk about what I'm doing, but yeah. Right now, my current plan is to try just to get through case 2, and then start case 3, and then take a break from there. I mean, I will say, as of when I'm recording, I'm expecting to get a phone call in maybe like 30 or 40 minutes. So I'll definitely have to take a break there. But then after that, I'll just continue. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Sorry about that. Nothing I can do to help you all, unfortunately. Sorry, Erwin. Nothing I can do for you there. Well, Helen sort of survived, although the scripting isn't going to actually allow her to live. Unfortunate. More loading. If I didn't know better, I would think that this is like Sonic 06 loading. Okay, maybe it's not actually that bad. Oop, did not mean to jump like that. Something else that I will mention real quick. I know I've mentioned this in other videos, but I am using the speedrunning timeskip mod, which it's not going to give me like an advantage or anything. It just simply speeds up the clock. So that so so there isn't actually like any waiting around. Well, not really speed up like say make it so time goes by more quickly. Well, I mean technically that's what it does. But it does that by making it so time basically skips ahead when you get to like certain points of the story. So, for example, right now, uh, you can see that the defined Katie Zombrex timer is already in the red, and that's because the starting time is at 6:45 a.m. Normally it's at 3 a.m. So you have a quite a bit of more time. But yeah, right now time is just really quite a bit on the tight side. Anyway, I have Lashandra. I'm picking up Lashandra and Gordon real quick. Thank you all for hugging us somewhat quickly. And I'm just going to send them into this maintenance tunnel real quick. Yeah, you can see that I already got a call where Stacy mentioned that it's 7 a.m. Yeah, yeah, the time is really not that generous right now. Oop. Ooh, an inventory increase. That's actually really nice to have. But yeah, right now, currently my goal is just to rush to Roy's Mart. That test of strength I'm in a game back there, by the way. That's actually one of the reasons why I really wanted the sledgehammer because you can hit it to get just enough PP to reach level 2, which is also why I rescued Gordon and Lashandra there earlier. Oop, I did not mean to do that. I'm just used to mashing the start button to skip cutscenes and sometimes I accidentally do that during loading screens. Just an accidental force of habit. Anyway, here's my first Zombrex. Next thing, the thing that I want to do, because the thing I really want to do early on is get a bunch of PP. And something you can do to get PP early on is pick up these gifts for Katie. I did not realize that Lysandra would actually follow me. But yeah, I can get the stick pony, the bag of marbles, and the beach ball right there. And those are all items that I can give to Katie to get PP, which is actually going to be really useful to have early on. 7:30 a.m. Although that's not going to be too bad or anything. I mean, 30 minutes in game time is actually 2.5 minutes in real time. So that is a bit worrying. But I mean, I'm already in the maintenance tunnel on my way back into the safe house. So yeah, and thankfully the survivors are following me somewhat closely. Just waiting for all of them to come. All right, I believe I just saw all three doors. As you can see, I already made it to level 3, almost level 4. Giving Katie Zombrex already, as you can see. Continue playing. So now we're finally going to start the game somewhat proper. First thing that I want to do, though, is go to Katie and give her these gifts, which consist of the stick pony. And I can do that on accident, too. This bag of marbles. And this beach ball. Which, that already gets me to level 5, and I haven't even left the Royal Flush area. Well, safe house or Royal Flush area. And you can see that I'm already basically level 5.5. So yeah, that's really helpful. So yeah, that actually does that actually does help quite a bit. I will say, even though I did mention that I'm using the time skip mod earlier, the time hasn't skipped forward just yet because there's no need for the mod to do that right now. So this does actually give me the full time to do other things like picking up survivors. So I am going to do that real quick. There's a lost mission already. I am going to get to that one, just not yet, because there is some because I actually do want to advance through the case files, but not right away. Uh, or well, no, sorry, I do want to advance through the case files, and I don't want to get the survivors right away. But yeah, right now, I actually want to do some events that give PP. So, for example, Casino Cup here. Uh, this is just a golf simulator game. Uh, and you just have to get the ball into you just have to get the meter into the green area at least once in 3 times. I already got it in the first time, so I'm just going to intentionally fail the other times, just so that way I can speed through this. Oop, hit that a bit too soft. Yeah, I'm not really that good at this. I think I hit that a bit too hard. Yep, that's annoying. Oop. Normally I struggle. Normally I struggle. Normally I struggle a lot at the third. All right, there you go. And so I probably will struggle at the third. To be absolutely fair, some of that is mostly in part because I'm using a wireless controller, and that probably does have a slight bit of input lag. Also, I'm just demonstrating real quick that even if I get it in multiple times, I'm not going to get any bonus money or anything. I still got 10,000. You can see just how short the green area is, and I actually got it in first try. Okay, that works. And again, I'm just going to intentionally fail the other ones. I'm literally just mashing the A button as quick as I can, and that right there gets me at a level 6, which gives me more, which also gives me more health. So that's very nice to have. I'm just beating up these zombies because the next thing that I need to do is play at this craps table here. All right, and I just need to keep tossing this until it lands on a 1. And I actually did that first try. That's something I usually don't actually do consistently. That was honestly just pure luck. There's definitely some way to do that, like actually consistently, but that's above me, above my pay grade anyway. In my other attempts, I do actually take a quite solid amount of time to actually get it right. And while I'm here, I may as well pick up the tuxedo for the one-hit wonder side mission later on. I'll just get that done real quick. I'm also going to go into the Slot Ranch Casino real quick and get a bit of money there. Or well, not necessarily money, but uh, uh, but there's a game called Catch Me If You Can, which if you do that, you can get a small amount of money. I think just 1,900, which I mean that's still better than nothing. But for getting a high score, you also get 3,000 PP, which I mean that's not really that much, but I mean it's still something to have. Anyway, I'm just going to mash this. There we go, 1,900. No matter how many times you mash the A button after you get to 1,900, you're not going to get any additional PP. Game just doesn't let you do that. Would be nice, but just doesn't work that way. Even though the next thing that I need to do is continue with case files, which that is actually something that I am going to do soon because there's something that I want to do there before I pick up any survivors, and that's hold on one second. And that's actually going to be me picking up the rescue magazine, which that will increase the PP I get from saving survivors by 25%. But yeah, I can interact with all these peep shows to get 1,000 PP for each one done, and if you interact with all three, then you get 10,000. So three 1,000s and then one 10,000 for a total of 13,000, which that is actually quite solid to have. So that's 10,000. So that's 10,000 right there. So very nice to have. I actually want to smash these ATMs real quick. Just, just for money because something that I did mention is that I did ban reusing weapons, but something that I thought about recently, I never banned reusing vehicles. So something that I can do is pick up the Ramster ball, because I never said that you couldn't do that. So that's a loophole that I'm just going to allow myself to have. So yeah, and I think I did need quite a bit more money to do that. I probably wouldn't have needed to break those ATMs, but oh well. There's also the building magazine in the hotel, which will increase the durability of the sledgehammer. That's why I actually haven't been using the sledgehammer that much as like an actual weapon. These hold quick time events are a lot easier than pushing certain buttons. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. All right, let's just try again. And this time I'm just going to pause buffer. Oop, I did not mean to do that. Oh boy. I guess that's what I get for pause buffering. Yep, I definitely get that for pause buffering and practically cheating. All right. There we go. Level 7. So that got me a level up right there. I have enough money. 10,000. I need 10,000 to do that. Great. That's gonna be annoying. I'm gonna have to find a way to get money real quick. That's a problem. I think that probably the best way for me to do that is just going to be me going to one of the casino areas real quick and just playing until I get $10,000. That's really annoying, but oh well. I can't just go into the Royal Flush, by the way, because if I do, that actually resets back to Ramster Ball level 1, so I can't do that. But it's not the end of the world. It's annoying, yes, but it's still manageable. If I didn't fail earlier, then I wouldn't have it. Then yeah, I wouldn't have had any problems. Just starting level 3. I mean, that's also on me for struggling with golf there. Fortunately, though, there's a pretty solid way for me to there's a pretty good way for me to get more money at slot machines. A tip that I never actually see people share much is if you see a slot machine with money in front of it, that means that in Dead Rising 2, you're guaranteed to win the first time the first 5 times you play it. And off the record, that was actually changed to the first 3 times you play it. but in exchange for winning less times, you get an increased payout. Anyway, now we're going to try Ramster Ball again. And yeah, I'm definitely just going to pause buffer it because I'm really not that good at quick time events, especially with this controller. And I'm not using like a typical Xbox 360 or Xbox One controller. This is actually like a special controller the idea is that you can connect it to like your mobile phone and you can play games with it. So I presume you probably could play like Minecraft with it, maybe like Fortnite and such. I don't know. I mean, I can say for sure that it works perfectly fine with emulators. I've used it with a PS2 emulator, and I've been able to play games completely fine with it. So that's definitely what was made more in mind for with using. All right, now I really have to hope that I get this right. Finally. So yeah, I never said that. I never said that you couldn't have unlimited usage of vehicles. So now that I have the Ramster Ball unlocked, I don't know how much I'm going to use it. That's kind of just a rule that I came up with on the fly, but you know, it is something useful to have at least. And also, I'm looking at the clock, and yeah, I'm definitely probably only going to have the case to finish case one, as well as the related survivors. But oh well. While I'm here, I also want to make my first combo weapon, or well, this isn't really a weapon because it's not meant to inflict damage, but the beard hat, and this is just to make it so, uh, uh, just so that way, I have basically like an emergency healing item. So yeah, I have that now, and I'm also basically a level 7.5. Thanks, Rebecca, but I do not need to save yet. I do. I definitely am going to save after case one, and that's where I'm going to take a break. At that point, it's not where I'm going to actually end this part yet. I'm thinking of getting all the way through case two on this part, then getting through case four on the next part, and then hopefully to the end of the game on the third part maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. All I know is that as part of the is that you're not going to see me going on a break because from your perspective, I'm just going to stop recording and uh, uh, I'm just going to stop recording and then resume recording once I'm back. So for you, it's going to be as if nothing happened. So yeah. And now to wait on Rebecca, so that could take for all of eternity. Any day now, Rebecca. Just any day, whenever you feel good. Take your time, no pressure. It's not like I'm waiting on time or anything. There you go. Anyway, running through the arena here, and I'll be all I really need to do for case one anyway. Come on, there we go. All right, there you go. Oh, and I almost forgot to get the one thing that came in here to get. Oh, I actually got an inventory slot. I didn't even realize that. Anyway, one thing I meant to get the rescue magazine. So this will increase the PP that I get for picking up survivors. I really wish this was off the record where you get dodge roll much earlier, but like you don't get that until like late 20s if I recall correctly. Which I'm gonna reach that around like case 5-ish, give or take. Unfortunate that I can't actually pick up Doris yet. 1,000 PP, that's not really much right now, but I mean it's still something to have at least. So I'll take it. I'll yeah I'll just take what I can get. But yeah, right now I'm just going to pick up Chad for the Lost mission. But I also want to go into I think it's the movie theater actually because you can get the combo card for the laser sword. In my original route, I never actually had any plans for using the laser sword, and the laser sword's actually a really good combo weapon. I don't actually know why I never actually thought of making it, but I don't have any other plans for using flashlight or the gems. I have no plans on making a hacker. I have no plans on making a hacker or the gem blaster. But oh well. I'll just make I'll just make the laser sword real quick, and then I'll pick up Chad. So if I climb up here, I can actually jump all the way up to this bar, just over here, and there's this flashlight and these gems here. And if I do this speedrunning trick, which allows you to negate fall damage, I can just get over here, gems, flashlight, and now I have a pretty good option to get me through a pretty considerable amount of the game. I'm hoping that that this carries me through case 3. I'm actually surprised that that counts. The game's actually somewhat picky sometimes. with whether Chad will actually allow you to actually talk with him because sometimes he'll just say, "Oh, you won't let I won't let you actually talk with me until more zombies are cleared out." But oh well. Die. Thank you. Thanks for shooting that zombie and not accidentally doing friendly fire. And also thank you for the very quick hug. There we go. I finally got both of them. And I also want to while I have both of them, I also want to pick up. I'm drawing blank on the name. Uh, both I was going to say both the survivor, but also the mission. The survivor on the mission, short-sighted. I've made fun of her so much that it's hard to believe that I don't actually remember her name. Knowing me, I'll remember it while I'm like getting close or something. But you know, it happens. That I just remember right now that she's 98 years old. I was about to say, I really hope Doris is close, and I think I saw two green door symbols, so that helps. All right, I am quite low on my health, much lower than I would prefer, but it's still okay-ish because as soon as I pick up this survivor right here, still can't remember her name, but I'm about to see it. Esther. Come on. As soon as I pick her up, I'm gonna reach level 8. There you go. Pull weapon. That's something that that is very nice to have. I don't know when exactly I'm going to use it, but I'll use it at some point. After I drop off these survivors, I'm also going to do Welcome to the Family once that spawns. And I think Luscious Lady will also spawn if I recall correctly. Oh, speak of the devil. All right, dropping these off, and then I'm going to make a 180, pick up Luscious Lady, and then by then, Welcome to the Family should hopefully spawn. Level 9. That's probably Welcome to the Family. Oh, no, workers' compensation. I guess that works too. I mean, that's mostly on the way anyway, so. Both of them require me to go into the Americana Casino, so it all works out. All works out in the end, even if I didn't necessarily plan this out. Sorry about that. I had to go out and meet with someone, but I'm back now. Where are we? Right, Luscious Lady. In retrospect, I should have just done workers' compensation first, but oh well. I'll just trap her in here for the time being, and I'll pick up the other survivors. I guess while I'm here, I may as well play this. In case you're curious, by the way, no, I'm not actually that good at mashing. I learned that if you mash both the A button and the space bar, A button on the controller, that is, those actually will both count. Welcome to the family. Now meet the contestants. Oh, that will be coming up soon. There you go. I'll level 10 now. I suppose it could have helped to get the leadership magazine, but eh. Oh well. Brittany and Stuart are right behind me, so I'm just going to rush those into the safe house. I'm also really hoping that that I have enough time to do what's it called, drawing blank. You know, I mentioned it multiple times. Welcome to the family. I'm hoping it spawns shortly after I drop off these survivors. And I also hope that I have enough time to come back after picking them up. Come on, Brittany. I'm looking for your door icon. There you go. Yeah, of course. Happy to help. Level 10, almost level 11. Please be welcome to family. There we go. Let's say Alliance is about to be at the red now. So I don't have that much time left, but I'm still pretty close I'm still pretty close to what I need to do, so I should still be okay. I was really hoping I could jump past that, but so much for that. Because again, can't dodge roll. Just gonna take this now. Because again, I never said that I couldn't use this. Since this isn't really a weapon this isn't really a weapon. This is technically a vehicle. I mean, technically, I guess you could argue that a vehicle I could be used as a weapon. I don't know. I mean, I will say that this is considerably more limited because you can't bring it between areas. So I guess that's something you could say in my favor. Just it depends on how you want to view it. Again, I'm gonna let the speedrunning community actually decide on if there should be more rules or if something should be changed, because I'm not like I'm not actually like a professional speedrunner or anything. This is mostly just me coming up with things that seem fair and balanced. Of course, what I find fair and balanced and what they find fair and balanced are two completely different questions. Level 10, almost level 11. I'm gonna ride this water slide real quick, waiting for the prompt to show up. And I'm hoping that gets me to level 11. Yes, there we go. Oh. Actually, I went the wrong way. I did not mean to do that. There we go. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to. I did not mean to grab that. That was on accident, but I can just give him his Bowie knife back. Something I will say that I did actually consider doing, but I'm not really sure if it would be worth doing. Would be giving a survivor the tiki torches because in the hands of survivors, weapons have unlimited durability, meaning that they'll never ever break. So I could get so I can't give Jack a gun because well, I mean technically I can, but if you do, he just gets knocked back from the shot, so he can't do that. But he can actually take a tiki torch, and those are actually really effective in burning zombies. Maybe that's something I should have done. I don't know. Sorry about that. Something else just came up. Where were we? Okay, yeah, there we are. I was honestly drawing a blank at the time. Kenneth, where are you? I mean, I know I see him, but you know, guess I got curb stop at some point while I was in there. Something useful to have, I suppose. Just gonna be on my way back. Time is getting quite low, but I can still I still should be able to make it without any issues. It's not significant issues anyway. I actually do want to get a water gun though, to have for Katie's for one of Katie's gifts. So just gonna get that. I also didn't even look for a door symbol. I'm just going to assume that they were well there. Just making sure that Jackie and Kenneth were at least somewhat close. Oh, forgot I can't do that. I bumped that on accident. Ouch. Wow, you're really persistent. I didn't think. I was not expecting the looters to chase me that closely. But oh well. What do you think? What do you think we're gonna get at the next level up? Because I actually genuinely don't know. It's not like I have a way to know. Level 12. attack increase. That's always nice to have. Found Lizard combo card. Just I don't have any plans on using that. Thankfully, you can still give a sleeping Katie a gift, so that helps. As you can see, we're already at level 12, 12 and a half, really. And even though I have case 2-2 now, I'm not going to do that for well quite some time because there are quite a few other things that I can do. Like there's barn burner mission there. A few events that I can actually do to get more PP. Not not that I'm going to do all of them at once, but I mean, still something that I'm going to do. Check the role model. I am going to do that, but not right away. All right, not back to beating these mannequins up or these dummies. You know, I've never actually had the middle mannequin fall before. Well, that's just going to be something for me to work on later. All right, what all do I have? I think barn burner is actually going to be the next one that I really should do. So, yeah, I'm just going to do that. See, I guess I didn't. I shouldn't have made that long trip, but oh well. But yeah, check the role model. That is a mission I do want to do, but not right away. As I've done in some other parts, there are some survivors that I would like to have first. So I'm going to do that. The survivors I have in mind are Sven from the Code Blue mission. I'm going to get that one. I'm going to get that one soon. I'm going to do Once Bitten as well. I want to get Sven from Code Blue, and I also want to get Jasper from Tastes Like Chicken, which also will allow me which also will have me defeat Antoine for even more PP. For Once Bitten, I do have a plan regarding how I plan on doing that one, which the Zombrex I need for that one. It's literally just going to be me. So I try and blank on my wording. For Once Bitten, all I really need to do is just get the get the Zombrex from the Americana Casino. So I'll have that. As part of this mission, I need a fire extinguisher anyway, so very much you did. So you didn't think about how a fire door would open to let you out. Hmm. I kind of struggle to believe that, but I could give the fire extinguisher to a survivor. That would really help. Just so that way they could have some. Just so that way I could give Tracy something to fight back with. But that's not going to happen. So I hope that Elrod's close enough. I can't see. I am going to trigger Leon, but I'm not actually going to like bother actually fighting him. Don't care. Can't be bothered. I just don't know if I just don't want to try him. In a run like this, where I basically have practically permadeath. So yeah, that's fun. I was about to say I was about to say where's the Royal Flush Plaza entrance, and then I found it. But yeah, it's a shame that I can't give this fire extinguisher to Trixie because because that would actually be really helpful for her to have. Since she could just immobilize a zombie, uh, and then Elrod could then destroy the zombie. But oh well, honestly, kind of missed opportunity. I mean, yeah, granted, it's extremely minor, but still. I'm just gonna have those survivors wait just right there. because I don't want to have to watch over them while I'm carrying over the once bitten survivor, which is Jared. I will say, if anyone is curious, due to the timeskip mod, I'm not actually going to be able to. Where's Wily Travels? There it is. I'm not actually going to be able to do his follow-up mission, which is called Once Bitten. I just realized that since my inventory is full, I actually can't carry Jared. At least not without dropping the sledgehammer. So I'm not really fully sure the best way for me to do that. Could you please follow the waypoints that I signed? That'd be really nice. Okay, honestly, I really don't need this. So I'm just gonna go back to Wily Travels and pick up my sledgehammer. If I can find if I can even find where I dropped it at. There it is. Sad thing is that Jared completely disregarded my way the waypoint that I set. So yeah, that's fun. I mean, to be absolutely fair, he probably just doesn't even know that it exists because he wasn't a survivor. He wasn't a recruited survivor. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to be able to give him the Zombrex for chemical dependency. So yeah. But yeah, I'm just going to carry these to the safe house, and that should hopefully get me quite close to level 14. Maybe, hopefully, that would be nice. All right, they're both in there, so hopefully that should, hopefully that helps my PP quite a bit. Can't say I blame you, Elrod. Level 14. All right. So what did I get from a level up? Because that could change what I need to do. The Ripper, I don't see myself actually making use of that, but you know, a free health refill from a level up, that's always something very nice to have. So, you know. All right. What next is it that we have from Stacy? Seriously, I'm actually there we go. All right, code blue. So we have that one, very good. And I think Tastes Like Chicken should be appearing soon? Question mark. Actually, I just realized I should go back to the man sport, which thankfully that's not very far away. Gonna beat up this dummy. There we go. I actually can't remember if I beat this one up. I'm drawing blank here. they don't give you like an indicator or anything like the PP stickers in Off the Record. But oh well. I'm just gonna assume that I have. Just for everyone's sake, making things easier. But anyway, since we do have a code blue now, I am going to head in Sven's direction, but there are some other things that I need to work on first. Sorry about that. Something else just came up. I don't even remember where we were at. Oh right, now I remember. I came up here because I was going to get the sniper rifle. Which is up here, so I can give that to Sven. As well as use it in the Atlantica Casino, because you can shoot the neon fish in the Atlantica Casino, and if you shoot all 6 of them, you get you get 10,000 PP. Really wish there was a place that I could actually do the fall negating trick at, or well, a better place anyway. But oh well. At least tastes like chicken just spawned. That's something I was actually genuinely hoping would spawn soon. Now that I'm in the Atlantic Casino, I'm just going to pretty close to where the Palisades area is. Climbing up here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm not that good with FPSs, so oops. If I had more money, I would do the dolphin riding game, but unfortunately I don't. I don't even know if I will. I have enough money for the rest of the playthrough for events like that. We'll just have to see. I didn't actually think that Leon would actually wait for me out here. I'm completely fine with being a coward. Tim Duggan is about to die. Any second now. 3, 2, 1. Yep, there we go. All right. We now have him. Eh, and he has a sniper rifle, as you can clearly see. So the next thing that I want to get is a handgun, which is pretty close to over here. Yeah, please don't shoot me, Sven. I would not appreciate that. All right. If my life block starts flashing, I'll take a quick drink. But I think, although I could be wrong, the once I pick up Jasper, that'll reach a level 15. Although I could be wrong. I don't know for sure yet. All right. I should be okay at least. I hear you. That is annoying. I was really hoping that would refill my health, but oh well. I'll just have to see what I can do from here. All right. I'll just have to see what I can do. Thanks for shooting me. I definitely wanted that. That is really annoying. Unfortunately, that's absolutely going to make me sick. All right, there we go. That genuinely scared me. Level 15 though, at least, so not too bad. All right, there you go. And we now have Cinda. So so now I have to see how things I go with Brandon. I will say normally I'd want to have the Psychos magazine by this point, but I don't really think I don't really see that being very viable right now because my inventory space is really limited. I really would have preferred to have more inventory slots, but oh well. Anyway, next thing I want to go for is Chuck the role model.
Wait there.
Front kick is nice, but probably. But there are other things that I would have rather preferred. But I guess beggars can't be choosers, as they say. shame, it's a shame that Jasper's health really is that low. It's not, and it's not really viable for me to give him any healing items because either they give really low health or I'll actually need them later on. But oh well, we'll just have to see what happens.
You, go there.
That was annoying. Oop! I accidentally left Sven behind. I can't do that. I need him alive because he's the one with my sniper rifle. Well, I say my sniper rifle, which I mean technically I did pick it up. I give it. Although I gave it to him, and he's actually going to keep it all the way to the safe house.
Head that way.
Jasper, I did not appreciate the friendly fire. At least it was just one shot from my handgun and not from the sniper rifle. That would have hurt a lot more. There's a non-zero chance that I might end up losing Jasper as part of this. So I'm just going to have to see see what I can do.
Stay over there.
Where you at, Sven? Oh, you're just run. Oh, you're just on your way. I got you. All right, here we go.
Come on! Move that way!
All right, that hurt. Okay, that was way closer to that odds I would prefer, but but I still made it. Okay, okay, definitely going to take a drink of that
Keep
because
moving!
I very much do need that. I probably should keep a close eye on Jasper, but hopefully turning in all these survivors will really help.
Go over there!
I guess I should check on Vicky, who yeah, she's not even close. All right, I probably should help with these zombies here. Okay, that works. All right, I'm just gonna take the path of minimal zombies. Which do that that will just have me pass right through here.
You, go there!
But since I'm here anyway, I may as well get one of the gifts for Katie. I could be better. So I could be better, silly robot bear. How about you?
Stay close!
Hey, we don't appreciate friendly fire around here. That wasn't very nice of you. At least this is going to easily help us get a few levels, or at the very least one.
Well, I appreciate it.
I honestly can't say that I blame you, Sven. Yeah, yeah, working in medical stuff during zombie apocalypse probably not the easiest thing. level 17, and this should hopefully get me quite a bit closer to level 18. It's definitely not going to get me to actually level 18. I mean, still helps. 17 blocks of health, or 17 blocks of health. That would be amazing. 7 blocks of health. That's useful. Sorry, I just had to answer. I just had to answer a text message. That's why I just stopped there. Sledgehammer, fire axe, defiler. I don't need the building magazine anymore. Is there anything else that I can do? Not yet, honestly. While I'm here, I'm going to try to get another one of the gifts for Katie, which requires me to go through the Americana Casino. I will say I'm not going to be able to get all of the gifts for Katie. A pretty good amount of them. I definitely can. I just don't have all of them memorized, and part of that is because not every toy item counts as an item that you can give Katie. I could have done this earlier. Maybe I should have, or at least at a different time. I don't know. But if I climb up here, there's actually this giant stuffed rabbit. I can bring this back to Katie for a considerable amount of PP. Honestly, the stuff that I'm just walking back and forth for, I honestly wouldn't blame you. If you decided to just fast forward or something. If you're watching this on the YouTube mobile browser, you can actually hold your finger on the screen and it will actually set the speed to 2x. And I think you can actually do the same on the desktop version of YouTube, where you can just click and hold down on the screen. I think that works, although I am going purely off memory and I could be wrong. Hey, Katie, wake up. I got you a giant stuffed rabbit. Hi, Sven. Sorry for the PTSD. I didn't mean it. Okay, that was a bit cruel even for me. I apologize. I should not have said that. To be fair, that would definitely that definitely would give at the very least a whole lot of pressure. I'm not going to defend what I just said, and honestly, I should not have said that. All right, I'm gonna check real quick and see if there are any missions that I'm actually missing. All right, I just looked it up, and yeah, I'm not. I'm not actually missing anything. I'm just being clumsy. So yeah, it's that one's kind of on me. So next thing I want to do is actually do I kind of want to try to do a few more of the free PP events. I'd not appreciate that tomahawk in my face. I wish I could dodge roll. That would have been really nice. Still loading. I mean, then again, I mean, a lot of games I have loading screens, so I can't really be mad at it over that. Just make sure I was just trying to make sure the Leon was not trying to run into me there. Thankfully, he only stays in Fortune Park for whatever reason. I don't know what that reason is, but I surely am not going to complain. A bit more money would be nice to have for the bull riding as well as dolphin. I think that's what that's supposed to be. Riding mini games. So, that would get me a bit more PP. But oh well. But yeah, there are actually some PP events that you can do. I'm not really sure what the best term is. I just call them PP events, where you can just interact with things. And Flexen actually has quite a few of them, so I'm just gonna do these real quick. And theoretically, this should get me to level 18. Unfortunately, there's not really a faster way to do this, at least that I know of. Also, I presume it's a bug, but I still can't get over the fact that that when you get off the exercise bikes, uh, well, you can see the combo weapon just magically appears in my hands, just sliding through existence. Next, I have an industrial passion, which I'm actually going to do that a bit later because right now I don't actually I don't have the time to pick them up and then come back. Thankfully, I will be able to return. was about to say, did I already go on this one and I just didn't realize it? Because I didn't see the gain PP bonus thing. This is going to give me 11,000 now, 1,000 for doing this, and 10,000 for taking all the treadmills. And there we go. More health. That's very nice to have. Can't hurt. Don't fall apart on me. Don't fall apart on me. I don't know why. I just like referencing what's said in Off the Record. Hey, sorry, buddy. Or however Frank goes in that line. I'm drawing a blank. Well, I'm finally going to continue on with this case file. Actually, wait, no, I need to turn around and get something. I almost screwed up the run. I was meaning to get a skateboard while in the Royal Flush Plaza. I forgot to do that while I was in the closet. I was actually meaning to grab a skateboard while I was in what's the place called? I'm drawing a blank. Coconut Sports Town. Part of one of my strategies does require me to have a skateboard around that point. Well, not necessarily require, but it does make it a lot easier. Actually, did lose run once where I forgot to grab a skateboard and I got grabbed by too many zombies and then ran out of time and got Katie killed because after you finish the events of case 2, the time actually fast forwards all the way to the next give Katie Zombrex mission. So you can see how that's actually quite restrictive. I wish I could just dodge roll here. That would make things a lot easier. I don't know how you have bullets that can shoot through walls. Where's the last one? Oh, I walked past it on accident. Or I walked past him on accident. Sorry, I can't talk today. Sorry, Stacy. I'm a slight bit tied up right now. Somewhat consistent strategy that I found. Please do not fail me now. All right, there you go. Made it through. The reason why I'm jumping, the reason why I'm jumping is because they can actually shove me and push me down. And I guess it also kind of helps with avoiding a gunfire. But yeah, if they shove me down, they have more of a chance to actually shoot me and drain away my health. So, can't have that. That would be a bad thing. So yeah, the skateboard is basically the fastest way that I can get around with an item that I can actually carry around between areas. Unfortunately, it has a durability of 5, so yeah, it does break quite easily. So that's why I'm trying to evade zombies all I can. It was actually buffed in off the record from 5 to 15. And and there's actually a skateboarding magazine as well, which will multiply it by another 3. So that's helpful. So in off the record, I could actually take a solid 45 hits. So at that point, you could really just run through zombies. I don't actually know. I don't actually know if there's a better way. Getting to get through the tunnels and get closer to the safe house. There might be, but that's above me. I don't know. Maybe I am a coward. What's your point? I did not mean. I did not mean to do that. That was on accident. I'm not the best with with skateboarding control as well in general in games really, but that's kind of just me. That's just my skill issues. I do like that you can push B to go through loading zones while you're on getting off skateboard animation. That does make things considerably easier. All right, at this point, I really want to save and get a break because I've been doing this for 2 hours. In game time or sorry 2 hours. I mean, I'm not sure why I said that. But of real time. Although I started it's although I started at like 2 p.m. and it's currently like 11:30 p.m. So yeah, I've had quite a few breaks in between, but I mean honestly, I just want to have a break, shut the game off, do other things. So yeah, this is all I'm gonna do for now, and then I'll continue in another part. So yeah, I hope y'all have a great day.